High net worth families are trading New York City density for the space of the New Jersey suburbs. But as soon as they cross the Hudson, they immediately hit a massive financial wall. They encounter the highest property tax rates in the entire nation. This chart compares the U.S. national average property tax rate against New Jersey's top tier. Municipalities like Millburn, Summit, and Elizabeth dominate the top of these state tax tables, pushing annual carrying costs into the tens of thousands. For affluent buyers, this forces an immediate question. Are these annual carrying costs a financial trap or a highly optimized lifestyle investment? Buying a home here requires running the math on a high-stakes financial arbitrage. You cannot casually browse listings. You have to calculate your exact return on local infrastructure. The typical NYC to NJ expat arrives with specific demands. They want turnkey luxury, and they need elite public education to replace the city private schools they are leaving behind. On the other side of the transaction, the current seller holds a highly valuable, illiquid asset. To justify their original investment, they must extract maximum equity when they go to market. Most local brokerages focus on neighborhood-specific data, but they lack the direct network to reach buyers still living in the city. This creates a gap where buyers feel paralyzed by tax fears, and sellers struggle to find the high-net-worth individuals who would actually value the home. Closing this gap requires a dual-market pipeline. A firm that operates in both Manhattan and the New Jersey suburbs can identify those buyers months before they actually start touring homes locally. Surviving this premium corridor means accepting high initial friction. You pay significant upfront costs, either in taxes or in marketing, to secure and protect long-term property value. The math begins with a specific trade-off: accepting an effective property tax rate of 2.5% or higher to secure guaranteed access to elite public infrastructure. Millburn High School, serving the Short Hills area, consistently ranks in the top 10. For families paying $50,000 per child in Manhattan, the annual property tax bill often functions as a net positive trade if the public schools match private sector performance. But the macro math only works if you nail the micro location. To an outsider, Short Hills, Summit, Madison, and Chatham look identical. They are not. Short Hills offers highly affluent, sprawling estates. Buyers here prioritize privacy and exclusivity, frequently sacrificing walkability to get it. Summit and Madison offer slightly higher density and smaller lots, but feature vibrant downtowns. This micro-location choice dictates your daily routine. You choose between walking to direct downtown rail access or committing to driving to the station each morning. Buyers face a severe culture shock. They must decide whether to trade city convenience for a state-level isolation or seek out a transitional urban-suburban lifestyle. Property tax rates and home values fluctuate across these specific borders, slightly altering your overall carrying costs depending on your zip code. Choosing the wrong micro-location invalidates the very reason you left the city. The cultural fit of the town requires the exact same scrutiny as the financial math. For the sellers currently holding these assets, capturing incoming New York City wealth requires a completely different operational playbook. Standard real estate photos and basic listing descriptions fail in this premium tier because they don't help a remote buyer overcome the friction of the commute. Moving inventory requires high-end video production, specifically FPV drone tours and lifestyle narratives. This creates an emotional connection for a buyer unable to leave the city on short notice to see the property in person. You are selling the feeling of the house before they ever step inside. Sellers must utilize brokers with dual market pipelines. These agents bypass the local agent pool and market directly to the high net worth individuals in the city who are actively looking to relocate. The trade-off is steep. Executing this strategy requires a higher upfront capital investment and a much longer preparation phase before the home ever goes public. This intensive marketing strategy is the cost of doing business in this corridor. It is the only way to protect the asset's premium price tag upon exit. This decision tree maps out the framework for anyone entering or exiting the Midtown direct market. It starts with one question: what is your primary driver? If your priority is maintaining a pedestrian lifestyle and community access, your target must be Summit or Madison. If your priority is prestige and estate-level isolation, your target must be Short Hills. And if you are selling and your priority is extracting maximum exit equity, you must deploy a dual market broker with high-end video marketing. The Midtown Direct Corridor is an unforgiving ecosystem. You get exactly what you pay for, and the market demands precision. The initial sticker shock of the taxes is real, but to succeed here, you have to frame those taxes as a strategic tuition replacement rather than a sunk cost. Casual real estate dabbling or cutting corners in this market inevitably leads to financial loss and buyer's remorse. The highest cost in luxury real estate isn't the tax rate, and it isn't the marketing budget. It is the friction and financial loss of making the wrong hyperlocal choice.